Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and this is going to be a review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro card series, Tombstone. So he's a hardened criminal, according to the packaging, and the back here we don't see any other characters in this wave, and I just knock everything over. Anyway, this case can stand, and this guy is going to go over here. This is actually going to be a very brief review. I don't really review a lot of Marvel Legends figures. This line has a pretty bad reputation these days for being, you're paying $25 and you're not getting a lot. Well, the funny thing is, I think the Legends has still more value than the Star Wars Black Series. Nowadays you get like one accessory and that's it. So, yeah, at least, we're getting alternate hands, a crowbar, and 2 alternate heads. And this one here is a new sculpt, so now there's a long debate about how people feel about the whole Disney tax situation. I don't know. In the brick toy genre, I think that whole Disney tax thing has been debunked. But for action figures, I really don't know what's going on. You have companies like Diamond, who's doing the Marvel Select line, who's giving people a lot of stuff and still charging a reasonable price. I don't know what's going on with Hasbro. Maybe they have like a different licensing agreement with Disney, and it actually costs them more money to produce these figures. Something like that. Who knows? It's all speculation. Nobody actually know what's going on. So, and they don't want to answer it. So, anyway, that's total derailment of this review, so I'm going to just make this thing brief. Obviously, it's rated for ages 4+. So these things are technically adult collectibles, but they're being sold to kids. So they have to adhere to safety standards, which a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense to adult collectors and, consumers. But, that's the excuse. Anytime there's something weird on the figure, anytime there's something that doesn't make sense, they play that card. So, yeah. So here's something that's really interesting. Okay, like for safety reasons, when the item break, when the kid's handling an item and it breaks, you get like sharp edges and they could potentially be hurt, right? I was surprised how rigid this crowbar is. Imagine if this thing break, I am an adult, and I think I can injure myself very easily with a crowbar like this, right? Well, like the G.I. Joe Classified series, the reason why they make the accessory so gummy is because safety reasons. When it break, they don't want it to create sharp edges so the kids can be hurt. They're both rated for ages 4+. So, I feel like this shenanigans, a lot of these excuses don't make a lot of sense. But anyway, again, this is a character who's like a mobster. He's a very, very brutal mobster. I don't think this guy is someone that should be marketed toward kids, but who knows? So anyway, yeah, there's just some stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense or any sense. So for this figure, it's a new mold. I think the suit's actually relatively nicely done. We got the boots that are molded in like different types of plastic. No, it's the same type of plastic. I think it's all PVC. It's just, this is gloss injected, and then the rest of it is like matte plastic. He have limited articulation. So the hips, the waist, I don't think he has a diaphragm. So yeah, this whole suit impedes the articulation on this guy. For the head, we have 2 alternate heads, and they're both actually very well done. These are some of the best head sculpt I've seen from Hasbro. Unfortunately, they designed it this way, so his neck is attached to this ball joint that goes into the socket in the body. So he doesn't have very much neck articulation. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway. We have alternate hand, 1 open hand, and 2 fist hands, and 1 trigger finger. He's supposed to hold this crowbar in the trigger finger, which is weird. I don't know why they didn't give him a gun or another hand. I think that should solve the problem. Also have the fisted hands. This is actually a very fine looking figure with double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, and you know, ball jointed hips. You're not really gonna be able to do like a split with this guy, so he can go a little bit further than I was expecting, but you're not expecting too much. I don't think you're gonna be doing anything with this whole section right here. I think for the most part, he's just gonna stand like this, pose his arms, and maybe go into a running pose. And that's about it. So, yeah, for the price point, around 25 bucks, and for obscure character, I really can't recommend this guy, unless you're really interested in like, you know, you want a guy in a suit, or you're familiar with this character and you're interested. Yeah, it's definitely a very niche offering. So, I think I'm gonna give this guy a rating of 7 out of 10. It is like a little bit underwhelming. So anyway, that's all personal opinion. I generally don't review the Legends. I have seen some good ones lately, but I think for the most part, you know, a lot of people are just waiting for these things to go on clearance, then snatch them up for like $7 or $5, which, you know, I think that's it was worth playing the waiting game for these things. I don't think they're gonna be selling out anytime soon. So that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.